Ready?
Just be yourself.
Be yourself.
Says the guy with no glasses on.
What is up, everybody? This is Zachary with the Be Better Boys. Thanks for coming back. We have
Mary.
Well, just introduce the people. I don't understand.
I like people talking and introducing themselves.
Jordan.
My name's Jeff.
So what are we talking about tonight?
Gen Z
What about them?
versus millennials.
They're killing the earth. Mary's offended.
I mean,
What do you think about Gen Z, Mary?
We have some debate going on.
Okay, so what about this debate? Yeah, let's see. What's your argument? What's your thesis? That's actually not
I mean, we did a lot of compare and contrast last week
What we
that
did-
we didn't.
post.
Yeah, because
shh. They don't need to know that.
How you doing, Jordan?
Good.
You're sitting
Where
there.
are we getting at? We haven't started. What do you mean I'm just sitting here?
No, we're
You guys are the
What's the
ones
first-
talking from last week. I
What's
don't know
the
what you're
first
talking
thing
about.
that comes to your mind when you think of Gen Z?
That's a good question.
The first thing.
Ask your guys self-stat. Like, I want to get started, and then I'll take over kind of thing.
2 words.
2 words? What's your words?
TikTok.
TikTok. I say 3 words.
Well, yeah, kids are probably getting raised off TikTok now.
TikTok. Hey,
I
Mary.
can agree with that.
TikTok baby's going to be a new term.
Mm-hmm. It's been around, I feel like.
Has it?
Mm-hmm. For, like, teenagers, not, like, obviously brand new newborns or nothing.
I mean,
like
I
that.
had Musically.
What's that?
That was TikTok.
Yeah.
Was it? Was it?
You know, yeah, Musically was like the first, like I want to say before TikTok. I think they're like the same owners or something, or
I don't know anything about that.
Musically has been out since like 2018, and it wasn't until the pandemic that they rebranded as TikTok.
I swear they were like earlier than that.
It was Kesha.
Yeah.
Kesha was the first one with TikTok.
Yeah. It was.
So it's the exact same thing. It just transformed into a new name.
Basically.
Back
Kind
in-
of.
Kesha just had the song TikTok.
TikTok.
Back in my day, we
I'm
had
not talking about that.
Vine.
I'm talking about the Musically.
Oh yeah. I was just. Yeah.
Not what you're talking about.
What's your favorite thing about TikTok, Mary?
I will say it teaches you a lot.
Like what?
You know, I don't even need to look up on Google. I could just look up on TikTok.
Well, all the videos you just showed me, I really see how you learn a lot.
So
I
those are Instagram Reels.
which is the same thing as TikTok.
No, it's not.
How many of the TikToks are on Instagram, and how many Instagram Reels are on TikTok?
I'm sure there's plenty, but I feel like TikTok's more organized.
How so?
Because it's a separate app.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, they
And
got
it's
different
not-
terms of services
And
and,
it,
all that.
yeah, it's not like connected to your friends from like Instagram and stuff like that. It's like a whole new separate app.
Until it syncs your contacts, and then it really is.
I mean, yeah, but I don't have everyone's phone number that
Mary-
I have on Instagram.
Do you think you can go a whole day without TikTok?
No,
Why?
I live on it.
Isn't that bad?
It is pretty bad. But, I mean, I will say I work majority of the time, so don't really have time.
So you're on TikTok while you're working?
No, I'm saying like after work, which is like when I get home when I'm laying in bed.
So why don't we compare and contrast millennials versus Gen Z? What was our TikTok?
Vine?
No,
We had,
no.
Vine was way later down the road, though.
Yeah,
So you can't really say that.
AIM.
you're close.
AOL AIM for sure. MySpace, you're gonna say?
Yep.
No, AIM was
MySpace
first.
was still later, but yeah, I can
AIM was
agree.
first. AIM was first.
AIM was
And,
first,
okay.
but MySpace was more of a TikTok.
That's
for
where-
us.
that's
For a general census, millennials aim yes. For our age group, it was MySpace.
Yeah.
Mine was Webkins at that time.
What's that?
Mine was Webkins at that time.
What the heck's what? I don't even know what that is.
I've heard of it, but I couldn't tell you.
Let me ask you this, Mary.
Or
Do you know
what is a penguin? That penguin game?
Club
Club
Penguin?
Penguin?
Yes.
Yeah, that was big.
do you know what hit clips are?
No.
I don't know either. Where we get
You don't remember those?
Zach?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, so
They,
maybe
I'm
it's
pretty
just
sure it
you
was
then.
McDonald's, like the Happy Meal toys at the time. They were like a little mini cassette player.
Yeah, I know what that is. I didn't know that's what it was called.
Yeah.
Yeah, we had those. You know what that is.
Oh, yeah.
I used to
Hit
bring those
clips.
over to your house.
NSYNC, Britney Spears. Britney Spears.
My girl.
Yeah, I used to bring those to Zach, and I feel like he stole them all.
You see, I brought that up on purpose.
You had
Why, 'cause
NSYNC
Britney
on there,
Spears?
Britney Spears, yeah, all that kind of stuff. What about them though?
You missed my initial question. I was asking Mary if she knew what they were.
Oh, okay.
I feel like I know a pretty good amount of stuff.
Do you
I feel
remember?
like
Mary, can I ask you how to spell some words?
No.
Okay.
We don't wanna
Mary
discuss-
last week didn't know
So-
how to what algorithm was.
Let's not bring
What
up
it meant or how
last
to
week.
spell it?
We're in this week now.
It's but hey, we're just talking, Drew. We're just talking,
all
bro.
right. Well,
well, that's why I don't know why you want me to start because like I don't know what the basis of what you guys talked about. I don't know if you want to go over
Just
that
whatever.
again. I
It
don't,
kinda-
you know what I mean? That kind of thing.
It was a train off the rails.
I just felt like the
Going
flow
off
didn't
the
start off
rails
good.
on a crazy train.
Mary has Tourette's.
Sorry, I can't help it.
She has this. She just can't not say what comes into her head.
Yeah.
Is that true or?
No, it's true.
I could believe it. I don't know. I'm still.
No, I'm
I
kidding.
don't know
I
you
really
that
don't.
well.
I just
Yeah.
have my ADHD is just really, really bad.
Yeah, I don't really know you, so.
Who the hell are you?
Drew. All right,
Mary,
yeah.
take it
Yes.
away. You're doing so good last week. Take it away.
Well, I kind of feel like I brought a lot of stories into this
Go ahead.
podcast.
Bring more stories. Get us talking.
What were we talking about
there was
earlier?
there was one word we were talking about. Starts with an A.
Yeah, algorithm,
Mm-hmm.
which basically means For You page for TikTok.
Good job, Mary. We had to explain that to her
I
last
know.
week.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because I had when I was working at I got a story for this one actually. Reminds me of Chuck E. Cheese. This one time, I was working at Chuck E. Cheese.
What did you do there?
and I was the cashier, like the toy merchant person, and also the rat. Well, the mouse, I should say, but
That was there. You guys call it the rat?
I mean, yeah, it was never cleaned inside. It was
Just like
disgusting.
cheese?
Yeah.
Did
So are you referring to Chuck E. Cheese himself as a rat or the place as a rat?
No, just Chuck E. Cheese himself.
Like
Did-
the costume.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. Did they have rats?
No.
Mhm.
But
That'd
back
be
to
concerning.
back to my story. So this lady, we had a salad bar. This lady was just like, "Hey, I'll give you a reading if you tell me what
Salad dressing I should have.
no, I'll give you a reading if you give me like a free plate for the salad bar." I'm like, "You know what?" My little 16-year-old self was like, "Yes."
A reading
No,
from the Bible?
No, just like, palm reading.
Yeah, I can understand that.
And this is the second time from to be honest, I don't think she was real. Like, you know how we were talking about
Like a figment
psychics.
of your imagination?
Yeah, that. So she was just like, "Oh, you're gonna be a poet," like all this stuff, and I'm like, that's not true. Definitely not true. So that happened, and then we went and saw one of those. Like I did one of those tarot card readings, and she said I was gonna be an English teacher, and I am the worst at English. I can't spell, like I can't say anything like right in a sentence. So that just explains how much,
Your brain works?
yeah, I guess. But
So the salad bar trade was not worth it.
no, it was not. And let me tell you, that salad bar was $9.
That's a crazy story, but
Sorry.
what does that have to do with algorithms?
Yeah, that's true.
She doesn't know words.
Yeah, I didn't know words.
Uh-huh.
So that's why I said, "Oh, TikTok For You page, blah, blah, blah."
Well, that's where I'm trying to get the context from. When you said algorithm last week,
So-
you didn't know like how
I
to
didn't know what it
the
like
definition
what it was.
Kinda? Okay.
Yeah.
So we're also trying to figure out, do you think your algorithm knows you? Like, do you think it's a real thing?
Like on social
Any
media apps?
any of them?
What do you
Social
mean?
media
What do you
apps?
mean by a
Like,
real
what-
thing?
So
Like in what? That's what I'm saying. Like, what's the context? Like,
do
regarding
you-
social media.
Do you think that your algorithm truly knows you as an individual and will give you content specifically catered to your personality, or just what you're looking at?
Kato.
On social media apps.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Just what you're looking at, I think.
Okay.
For sure.
What about Drew?
Do you think AI is capable of doing an algorithm that will know you personally?
I think they already are kind of doing that.
Well, yeah, because you would just be transferring the same kind of data you take from social media apps and just.
Well, no, not necessarily. Social media, you could be looking at anything. It doesn't mean you like it.
I see Drew all the time in my feed.
No, I don't think you're understanding what I'm saying.
Mary took a
Hey, Panini, don't you be a mini.
What the hell is wrong with you, man?
Because the only TikTok I seen was when he had a piece of bread or whatever the panini is in the microwave.
Are you talking about my TikTok?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I thought you were talking. They said, "Hey, yo, beanie." I thought you were talking about his beanie.
No.
I've got better hits than that. But
Oh, sorry.
What's your biggest hit, Drew?
probably the, the one.
What? I don't know.
The one.
I don't know what that is.
I am
Elaborate.
the one.
Well, it's the one. The one that has the most views and likes.
I don't like that about you.
Mhm.
I don't like Drew.
Me neither.
Can you elaborate for the audience?
You want me to describe my TikTok?
Just for the audience.
Okay.
Real
So
quickly.
it's a stitch. If you are familiar what stitches are.
Oh,
or-
Lilo.
yeah. You got it.
It was Lilo and Stitch.
No. So it's a stitch.
We cannot be doing this.
Jordan's
dude.
face.
This is bad for the
Oh.
episode.
Mahalo. It's a stitch of this woman who goes up to one of those arcade games where you punch the punching bag and it tracks how hard you hit it.
Yeah.
So she just annihilates it and it goes to like 900, whatever the highest score is.
Right.
And then it cuts to me with a broom sweeping the carpet
Uh huh.
in context saying like, you get it?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
Drew,
I just thought you.
And
would
the
like, say
caption
more.
says, okay, whatever you say.
Yeah,
ma'am."
yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
tell
That's good. That's
tell
good.
Jordan that story you told me a few days ago about your hat that you got when you were walking.
It has nothing to do with algorithms.
I don't care. I just thought it was funny as hell, and I want to talk about it because it was so funny.
You think it's pod worthy?
Oh, it's definitely.
Okay.
I'll try to shorten it, but I was like 16, maybe
Mhm.
maybe 15, I don't know. But I usually, before I drove, obviously I used to walk everywhere. And I was walking to, I don't know if it was like the library, the store, whatever. And
Where'd you get it from?
Hmm?
Where was it from?
I'm getting there.
Okay.
So I was walking and I was wearing a hat that I had just bought with my own money because I worked at a grocery store at the time. You know the one. I bought it with my own money. It was like a limited edition hat that I got from Universal Studios. And I was walking, and as I'm walking, so I'm here. There's a car that's pulling out of Burger King across the street.
Did you hear this story, Mary?
No.
I can't wait.
And obviously, it's like a group full of like seniors and like older kids. So my, underdeveloped mind was like, "Oh, I want to make some friends." So they pull up in the side street in front of me and like almost cut me off. And the one kid in the passenger seat was like, "Hey, what kind of hat is that?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's the one. I got it from blah, 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 blah." He's like, "Oh, cool. Let me see it."
Uh-huh.
So my dumbass handed it to him, and he's looking at it. He's like, "Oh, all right, keep it stepping."
You got robbed real quick.
Yeah,
That was it.
yeah. And then, I mean, there wasn't like he didn't like skirt off. He just kind of said that and looked at me, and I'm like, "Okay."
He's probably trying to see your reaction. How you're gonna,
I mean, I was like 15. What was I gonna do?
Right.
I was talking about embarrassing stories. I was telling Mary about a story because her working at a dentist office.
I'm so glad you let me tell mine first.
I know. Mine's much worse. Mine's more embarrassing. So, I was getting work done earlier in the year, a few months back, and I was getting 2 cavities, and they numbed me up back here, and they were drilling and stuff, and then I felt it. So he's like, "Oh, you need more?" I said, "Yeah, it usually takes me a little bit more, Novocaine." So he does it. I've never been this numb in my life. It was so much. Well, this place, since I'm over the age of 12, they let me handle the hose myself for like sucking all the saliva and water and
Right,
whatever.
right.
And when I'm there and people are working on my teeth, I don't like to keep my eyes open. I think it's really weird just to stare at the dentist the whole time. Do you keep your eyes open?
Yeah.
Do you?
Mhm.
Mary says that's not acceptable. Anyway, So with that, he was working at my teeth, and I had my eyes closed, and I thought I thought they were just working, and then I just thought they were done, and I had time to close my mouth to get the the suction.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't. The guy's finger was still in my mouth, and I literally sucked my dentist's finger.
Oh man, do you like it?
Well, he looked at me, and I was like yeah. Like I just played it off. I just played it off.
That's good. Do you have a close relationship
Dude.
with him or no?
We went to the bar that night.
They've never been closer.
Dude.
Oh yeah. He was
No,
inside.
I
he was
talk to my
inside me.
dentist a lot, so I'm being serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
No.
So it was weird for you guys.
That was really weird.
Yeah.
It was really weird. So
You could just say oopsies, and it'd be all
oh,
right.
yeah. Whoopsies.
Did you guys have a safe word? That's
He's working on my teeth.
okay. You could still. You could have had a safe word.
Okay.
You can talk a little bit.
Yeah.
You
That's
know?
why I did what I did. What's the most embarrassing story you had? You don't have to say where you worked.
I can't just think of it like that.
Do it right now.
I don't have nothing. Mary needs to say something.
Yeah, man, you're good
We'll
at
get back.
talking.
We'll get back to you.
If I could even think of anything.
I feel like I have a
Or
lot
something.
of kind of like funny stories. So the first one is, so we don't have like a regular, like our machine, we obviously have like for x-ray machines, like we still use the sensors occasionally, like where you put them in the mouth and stuff. But, so our machine that we typically have is like a round one that kind of goes around the head and stuff. It's a lot easier. They just bite on a stick. So I'm doing my usual say what I say. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna take you back and we're gonna get some X-rays. I'm like, okay, you can go ahead and have a step right in here. I said, I'm just gonna set up the computer for us or whatever. So I'm over there setting up the computer. I walk in the X-ray room. I'm like, dude, where is this guy at? All right, this isn't like a embarrassing story, but it's more of a funny story. So I'm looking around. I see him on the stool standing in the corner. Just like staring in the corner. And I'm like, I don't know how to say, like, sir. And the thing is, too, like, the machine is literally, like, right here. And he was literally, like, all the way in the corner, just standing towards the wall. But,
So you kind of just let him do his own thing. And he
yeah,
just
it was just like, I
He
was
just
just like,
found his
excuse
own
me,
way?
it's right over here.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
I mean, most of the time they deep throat the stick instead of just biting on the...
I don't think I've done that.
Instead of just biting on the
I
tip.
should hope you haven't.
But it's just like,
Well,
we
no,
tell
if you don't
them-
know what you're doing, but I don't think I've done that.
We just told
I
them to
can see
bite on the
that.
grooves on the tip of the stick, and they're like over there, like having the whole stick in their mouth.
What are you looking at me for? Like, I would do something like that. I don't have an embarrassing story like that for you. I'm sorry.
Oh well, her story's over, so it's your turn.
I still didn't think about that.
Do you remember that?
I was thinking about trying to listen too. So.
All right. So we've all gave our story.
But
Jordan,
somewhat. What?
Remember that embarrassing time you didn't have an embarrassing story?
I do have one. It's just not one I can think of to share.
Wah, wah, wah.
This is
All right,
more
so
of a personal story.
we've all shared, given the nature of the podcast. How have we all been better from this?
Better from this podcast?
No, better from our stories. I obviously know better not to give someone that I don't know. You've obviously learned how to ask for consent first.
Yeah. Well,
Does this connect to the Gen Z though? That's why I don't get what's going on.
Well,
here.
no, but I mean, we got to correlate it to the pod somehow. We all just shared
I don't.
stories.
Yeah, I was gonna. I mean, we didn't. Really
Mary,
get
so what do you
to
think
the
this? What
topic.
do you think this podcast is really about, though? Like you've only seen this kind of stuff with us. Like, have you looked at anything else that you know the podcast now?
I feel like politics.
Is it politics?
I feel like you guys are mostly on politics.
I wish. We
I
don't talk
am
about it, though.
such. I hate politics. I refuse to talk about them.
We'll talk about politics now.
No, I hate it.
well,
Why?
Because I don't know anything about it, and I'm sorry, but
don't you think you should?
I mean, I probably should, but I mean, who wants to listen to a political podcast?
That's all we do.
Do you vote or no?
I mean, yeah.
Oh.
What do you? So you don't pay attention to politics, but you vote.
I mean, obviously I
Voting
do,
for
but
class
it's not
president
something I'll
doesn't
talk
count.
about.
why?
It's more serious when it comes to your actual living.
So you should. That's why you should care even more.
I mean, I understand that, but
Yeah, I don't want to talk about politics on podcasts either.
I mean, it's
said that
just-
before.
We're not talking
It's not
about.
that- it's-
we're
I
not getting
mean-
into anything. We're just
I know.
asking-
I'm just saying. Like I've said that though too, so I get where she's coming from.
Yeah.
So
I mean, it's more. I feel like
trust me, I love
upbeat,
politics, but I
a
don't
more
like talking
upbeat
about
type of vibe. You know, like conspiracy theories. Love them.
All right. Well,
We can tie those two together right there.
Well,
we know what side you're on.
You don't
What do
even
you mean?
know. You don't even
them.
know.
I don't
yeah,
know.
you don't even know.
I don't know.
How rude of you.
Yeah.
You just assume her political stance?
I did.
You know what? I see you flexing your toe over there.
Okay.
No, the other one.
Okay.
Okay.
Have you ever gotten into a fight with anyone about politics?
Oh,
When's the last time you got in a
brother.
fight?
Why- we're still
What's-
going
what-
on.
No, when's the last time you got in a fight, Mary? Not
What?
anything.
When's the last time? What?
Fight.
The fist fight.
Fist fight.
Like when is the last time I fist fought?
Coco?
Like for real, or just
Whatever you want to talk about.
What the hell is Coco?
It's a Pixar movie.
It's a...
I mean, I don't really. I mean, I got in a fight the other day at work, but that's about it.
Did you fight them?
I mean, not physically,
What'd you do?
verbally,
Oh, yeah.
Politics.
not about politics.
I don't know.
You feel what?
I feel good.
You feel like you need to talk about politics?
No.
Do you feel good because you're not talking
Yeah.
about politics? Okay. Thanks for that clarification. We
All right.
can't
So
read
do you
your
want to
mind.
get back to the AI algorithm you were talking about earlier?
Mhm.
So what were you getting at?
Well, I asked you guys if you think the algorithm knows you.
Yeah, I said yes. We all answered that.
All right.
Yeah, but we didn't go on from there. Obviously.
Go ahead.
Elaborate.
No, I wanted to see where you wanted to go with it. We already answered your question, so where did you want to go from there? That's what I'm saying.
Silent
I don't
library?
think a computer can truly know you. That's my thing.
Yeah, it's numbers and codes.
Mhm.
But it can still read you.
You know
If
what
it
they
doesn't
call
know
that?
you, the Matrix.
No, it's called Karen.
Karen.
Yeah.
Um,
From SpongeBob.
okay.
Come on.
I would.
Sorry,
thought you
I
meant,
just-
I thought you meant something else, but
Not a Karen.
no. I mean, Karen is also. Forget it.
Where are you going with this?
No, I don't want
Yeah,
to sound
come
like a
on.
nerd on the podcast.
Go ahead.
No, let's hear it.
No.
Let's hear it.
It's
Come
all
on.
about
Drew,
AI,
come on.
crypto.
No.
And
Jordan didn't tell a story. You have to do it now because you made such a fuss about it.
what's up with the story thing?
Karen
Oh.
is also the name of the AI that is powering Peter Parker's suit in the MCU Spider-Man that was made by Tony Stark.
You're onto something.
Nerd alert. I'm kidding.
You brought it up.
Yeah,
you
no.
said Karen.
Just
I
don't.
did say
Just
Karen.
please don't talk about Spider-Man in a negative manner ever again. So
She didn't say anything negative towards it.
okay.
All right, now you're being a Karen.
Yeah.
Yeah, Drew.
Did you just assume my gender?
I thought you didn't want to talk about politics.
Liberal.
No, politics is a really touchy subject. What do you guys think about God?
What are you doing about God?
What am I doing about God? I was making a joke, but what do you mean? What am I doing about God?
What are you doing about God?
What do you mean? Explain what you mean.
I don't think there needs to be any
you
more
expla-
elaboration.
Then you answer that.
What am I
question.
doing about God?
Yeah.
Praying.
Okay.
hmm
For what?
Building my relationship with Him so I can enter heaven.
Good job. What are you doing, Mary?
Are you worried about Gen Z and God?
Let's talk about that.
There you go.
Let's ask one.
Zach wanted to bring it up. We brought it up.
So I just actually started going back to church with my dad. Not that long ago. So, new year, new me.
I'm
Mhm.
gonna ask you some basic religious questions. Okay.
Dude, come on, man.
Basic.
I only
Basic
went to
ones.
Catholic school
How
for
many?
3 years.
Okay. How many disciples were there?
This is not what we're
There was
getting into.
12.
Okay. What religion was Jesus?
Are you asking the same questions that one dude did?
No.
That's what it sounds like.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, this is exactly what he asked that one dude at Walmart.
What came first, the chicken or the egg?
No, I'm asking you though.
Oh, me?
Yeah. What was the?
Jewish?
Good job. Who built the ark?
Noah.
Who led people out of Egypt?
Moses.
She's not bad.
This is good. Now, I thought we were getting onto something now.
I always wanted to see what she knew.
Okay.
Well, we can keep going with it. I
So
don't
this is a good sign, though, right? Or do you have hope for Gen Z? Is that what you're saying?
I hope so.
I mean, honestly,
Do you have hope for us?
I
millennials?
really feel like
Yeah,
I
they
feel
work
like
for
my at least like what I see. Obviously, I don't know. I can't speak for everyone, but I feel like most of us are pretty like religious.
What does religion mean to you, Mary?
Basically what Drew said, getting
What-
close to God so I can get to heaven.
So it's all about getting to heaven.
No.
So what is it about?
I guess it's positive energy. Energy flow.
Energy.
Energy flow.
The universe is energy. The consciousness of the universe is
Yeah.
energy. Sounds very Gen Z.
Well,
I don't know. What do you think of religion, Jordan?
I think it's a way to better yourself in morals and stuff like that.
Does the religion
That's why. What?
does the religion matter?
Yeah.
Does it?
Mm-hmm. Why wouldn't it?
Was that you, Drew?
No, it wasn't.
What the heck was that?
I don't know.
I think it's a guideline to, as they said, get you to heaven, but it also for your life too.
Is it just to get
You're
to
following
heaven,
God
or
because
is
you always want to get better. You always want to follow a set of rules, sorta. What? Am I not allowed to speak? Like, is this a problem?
she's laughing because he made a weird noise. You know, you hear that noise coming out of it, like
I was talking, so probably not.
Came
Yeah.
out of
his.
my body,
You farted?
my choice. Go ahead.
You farted?
Nope.
Hello? How am I supposed to work like this?
I don't know.
You need to go to the restroom.
I'm good.
Okay.
Continue.
But yeah, I just think it gives people a moral guideline too to follow.
Do you not think that atheists can't have morals?
What do you think, Mary?
I mean, yeah.
They can. They're just not really a set thing other than like maybe legally
Yeah.
to follow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think atheists.
Which is not a problem.
I think atheists can follow civilization guidelines, but obviously people that are not follow a greater set of rules and ways to live their life.
What do you think, Zach?
About religion?
Yeah, why do you think it matters?
Well, I think you want to honor God.
And do you think people today aren't following or is not as religious as they used to be?
Obviously.
Sorry.
Obviously.
Voice correct.
Not to get into it, but like I'm sure you don't know much about like prophecy and stuff.
No. Yeah, I don't know much.
There's a crazy amount of prophecy happening right now. Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
Keyword.
like the Euphrates River, it's never dried up before and starting to dry up. It's saying that's going to happen at the end of the world. They're saying that there's going to be a 2,000. Go ahead.
I mean, I will say the one thing I know is, what was it? The Earth was going to, what was it? It was like water, something, fire, but fire's the last one. And I guess like we've been having a lot of fires
You talking
happening.
about the birth pains?
Yes, yeah, that's what I was talking about.
Matthew 22,
Mhm.
24. I'm sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
It's Matthew 24, and he talks about what's going to happen before the end of days.
yes, yes.
And he talks about there's going to be earthquakes and wars and
Yeah.
rumors of wars.
hmm
So what do you think of that?
I mean, it's scary.
No one knows the day or the hour, though.
No, so that's why you only live once.
So what do you? Oh, that's the answer.
Yeah,
So what does that mean if you only live once?
you live every day like it's your last day.
I think that's the wrong answer. Well, that's not a wrong answer. It depends on what does that mean to you? Does it mean go out and party? Does it mean to take,
No, I mean like,
You're literally saying YOLO.
I mean yeah, but I'm not saying it. I don't know what a. Sorry, I'm not smart. I don't know another professional word, higher up word for it. Like algorithm.
Is it the Gen Z?
Honestly, next week I just want to bring a dictionary and I just want to read words to Mary.
All right. Well, you know what? That's not fair.
That's funny.
I feel like it's hard for most people. There's always going to be terms you're not going to know.
Of
There's so
course.
many.
I love it though. I do
Yeah.
it all the time though.
But this
Yeah.
is who I am.
Eminem.
Eminem,
Hey Siri, what's one of the hardest words to spell?
anti-disparagement.
Mississippi.
10 most difficult words to spell in English.
This is getting exciting.
Mm.
Mary, what do you think?
Womanizer.
What do you think you have to do to get to heaven?
Pay it forward.
What does that mean?
When you're in that Dunkin' line, you better be more than the person behind you.
No, really.
I mean, definitely treat others how you would like to be treated.
That's the second golden rule.
Mm-hmm.
That's the second golden rule. What's the first?
What do we got, Drew?
I mean, I don't really.
You don't even know.
Oh wait.
Love God above all.
Yeah.
Everything else. Go ahead, Drew.
All right. So, you guys ready for the spelling bee?
No, we're not spelling these, are we?
Yeah, you are. Winner gets $5.
I'm not spelling.
First word:
From who?
conscientious. Conscientious.
Watch your
How do
mouth.
How can we spell it if we don't know how to say it?
Are you just saying conscience or like what?
Conscientious. Conscientious.
C.
Conscientious? Now you're making me mess up.
No, you said it.
No, I messed it up.
perfectly. Conscientious.
It's not ensis. Conscientious.
Yes.
Now you're making me think it's wrong.
Have Siri say it.
No. I want you to spell it. That's what I want you to
spell
do.
it. You spell it, Drew.
You already
It's
saw
right in
it.
front of me.
Oh.
Conscientious.
CONSCIENCES.
Dang, you were close though.
Well, I know how to spell conscious, but I think I got lost. So many letters.
All right, next
where
one.
did I mess up at? Do you remember or no?
I don't
What
mean
is-
to get this podcast depressing.
All right, next word. Maneuver.
Manure.
MANUEVER.
I think you missed a U,
You're close.
I think.
Mary just-
Maybe I should be an English teacher.
All right, let's break it down through syllables.
Break it down.
Spell it out through syllables.
MAN,
Which is
man.
one syllable.
U,
What's the word even?
Maneuver.
Oh.
maneuver.
You a cow?
It's a cow.
Is it just
farm.
you-
UEVR. It's a cow farm. It's gonna be cows outside.
What? Say it again.
Man, I forgot. MAN. U. E. MANEUVER.
with an E at the end? Is that right?
No way.
So let's look at
I
the
know.
first two syllables.
Time out.
Okay.
Is this live?
Yeah.
Yep.
Tori just said, did Mary mention the baby powder story in the podcast? No way. Did she just
is
text
Jordan
you that?
reporting?
I have no idea.
Jordan
It's
could be
not
Dude,
live.
Dude, no way.
Maybe Jordan said something. She could be listening.
What would you if this is live and you have like 500 people watching, all friends and family? On
I
Facebook?
mean, don't use baby powder on your butt. That's all I gotta
What-
say.
it's made for babies' butts, isn't it?
So is it
Oh, I mean that's true, but I don't know if it's gonna help with the Separate
MANUVEUR? UER?
Look at the okay. Break down the first two syllables. What are they?
I'm not a dancer.
Manu?
What?
Manu?
Oh, manure.
No, you said break it down. Maneuver.
Maneuver.
Manu?
Watch this dance maneuver.
Okay, you're getting there. So what else rhymes with manu?
Manu?
What rhymes with manu?
Manure.
Let's talk about something the manu right now.
On the moon.
This is bullshit. All right.
It really didn't end with EUR?
Nope.
V-E-R.
Would you like to know?
Yeah, spell it.
I'm trying to. But let me. What rhymes with manu?
But this has been 5 minutes on one word.
Yeah.
It's fine. I'm.
You have to spell it out.
Someone
now.
told me.
You have to spell it out.
Someone
now.
once told me I was going to be an English teacher. So
Spell it out.
Are you being sarcastic over there? Or?
Spell it out. Just spell it out real fast.
MANOEUVRE.
Yeah.
Oh, where did the O come from? That's
Really? Is it-
that's definitely a conspiracy theory because I never
the-
have seen
oh,
maneuver
really?
like that.
So I was trying to say.
Is that the way it's spelled?
Yes,
No,
manu.
that's a conspiracy
manu
theory right
sounds
there.
like canoe. So if you can spell
True,
canoe,
I don't think that's the right word.
Yeah, I don't think that's
we're thinking
maneuver.
of, dude. I don't know. maybe-
Maneuver, like
Maneuver-
maneuverability.
Hold on. Shh. Maneuver refers to a movement that needs skill or
You might
care.
be right. I haven't seen the word in forever. So.
I swear this is a conspiracy. Like Kit Kat is one word, but I swear to God I had a dash in it.
Yeah,
I
this
know.
is the maneuver I'm thinking of, bro.
Kit Kat is owned differently in the United States compared to Canada. It's Nestle that owns in Canada.
That is
It's
literally
really weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Okay, look
This
at
is the maneuver I'm thinking of.
look at the
That's
bl-
what I'm thinking
Yeah,
of.
that's what I'm saying. What the
Look
hell
at-
are you looking at?
Look at the blue line under there. That means
There's
it
no
is
blue
not
line.
good. Yes,
That's
there
why.
is.
That's no, it's because I
Oh yeah.
didn't type it out all the way yet.
Click it then.
Click what?
click the word.
No, it auto spelled this. Look,
I don't think
I
your
put
website was
man-e.
legit.
this is exactly how I spelled it. You probably looked at it. It could have been a different definition of it, because there's different words with different meanings that are like similar words. I mean, with different meanings. That's why we were so far off. But I mean, we were wrong anyway with the U. It was EU.
All right,
Ew.
next word, bureaucracy.
I'm a pretty princess.
All right, you won. You got it.
The Skibidi toilet's still up.
What'd you just say? What do you say?
Cohabitation.
What?
Cohabitation.
Suffocation. No,
That's
baby.
Andrew right now. He's
Ooh.
cohabitating.
Anyway,
He is.
Let's talk about relationships.
you want to talk about relationships?
Sure.
Hey, listen. Since our last podcast, I downloaded Hinge.
Did you?
I did.
Um,
And this is my first time ever actually downloading a dating app.
how's it going for you?
Honestly, it's pretty fun.
It's fun.
Well, let me ask you: be honest? Do you use dating apps to actually try dating people? Or
Yeah.
Hold on. Let me finish.
Oh, are you just trying to sleep with them?
I didn't say that.
No,
I wasn't
no.
going to say that. I wasn't going to say
Or
that.
do you just want the gratification of
just
talking to someone?
And someone like
See, I feel like that's a major thing for me though, because I have such like an attachment
You're-
type of issue thing where it's just like
To your phone?
no.
yes,
So I kind of see where you guys are talking about.
Drew, you're making a lot of noise.
Seriously, I'm trying to talk here.
Okay, go ahead, Mary.
But yes, I feel like it is a part of like the talking thing, kind of having like somebody to always.
Talk to.
Yes.
Is that healthy?
No, but then again, I am trying to get out there though because I haven't been dating for like 5 years now. So
You didn't talk to anyone?
I mean, I did. Nothing ever went through.
Yeah.
So what's the difference now?
I feel like I've definitely matured more.
What is the difference? You said you've talked to people within those 5 years. What's the difference between then
Oh.
and now? You're doing the same thing, just
I
on
mean,
an app.
yeah,
Well, probably
but
commitment and age-wise.
It could be mindset too.
You got
I
things
definitely
to get
feel-
done first.
I will say my past, I was definitely psychotic. Like I was crazy.
How so?
And now I'm like cool as a cucumber.
Do obviously all your like that's kind of a dumb question. Like, obviously, like your girlfriends that you hang out with, like girlfriends,
My friends.
friends. They used to
Okay.
call them girlfriends.
Okay, well that's
Gen Z.
yeah, and that not in today's society.
Okay, so anyway,
I mean, I don't really say that either. But
I didn't say boyfriends.
yeah.
All right, would you prefer gal pals?
yeah.
Yeah, that's it.
Hey, we're hosting a Galentine's this Friday, so
At the dentist's office,
no.
I already had my romantic time at the dentist's office. So
Yes, you did.
anyway,
A little interaction.
why do women hate each other?
I definitely feel like it's competition.
That's what I was gonna say. But women are a different type of mean than guys.
They are.
They're worse.
They are. They really are.
They're so
So elaborate on that.
It definitely feels like competition because there's always something that they compare themselves to, especially in today's society with social media. There's a lot of female influencers that are they're fit and all this type of stuff. So, I mean,
the trend.
you don't really see many like just regular women living their day. I mean, I'm sure there are regular women living their day life, but it's just different. I don't know. It's just.
What do you mean
comparison.
regular women compared to TikTok? You're
I
saying?
mean, I'm saying yeah. I mean, I'm saying like how I am. Like
You're not a regular
I'm
woman?
not really like they are like eating healthy, you know, like skincare, all that other stuff. I'm like, well, I work 10-hour shift job every single day. Don't have time for
You
any
dress
of
like a
that.
man today
Exactly.
for the Be Better Boys.
I'm ready to kill some deer.
Kill some deer.
Damn it, Bobby.
Would you ever go hunting, Mary?
No.
Why?
Dude, I love deer. I can never do that.
Do you like chicken?
See, I'm like picky.
Do you like chicken?
I mean, excuse me. Yeah.
What was the last thing you just had to eat?
Fries.
What else?
Was that it?
Yeah, that was literally it.
Oh.
And a,
No
and a
sandwich.
shake.
Would you? You would never go hunting even if you were
No.
forced to. Would
No.
You, but you would eat people like you don't not eat people. You would eat you eat
Cannibalism? What the
I
hell?
hope not.
you
Hold
eat, you eat
on.
animals that people kill.
Yeah.
You okay with that?
I mean, I just couldn't do it myself.
But do you think it's wrong?
Yes.
You think it's wrong to kill animals?
Yes.
Why?
Because I just feel so bad for them.
But you eat them.
I know.
Do you
They just taste so good.
do you feel bad because God put them here and those are God's creatures, or do you feel bad because they are below us on the food chain?
God's creatures.
God,
I don't
tell-
really
God-
care about the food chain.
God tells us that He gave us His creatures for us.
Yeah, I know, but
He literally tells us.
they just have like a life, and you know, it's just so sad.
That was a test to see if you're really religious.
I figured that's what that was.
I have chicken in my freezer that I killed myself.
That's gross.
It's part of life. You eat chicken too. It happens that
Rarely,
you eat your chicken rare.
Barely.
barely. Literally, I don't even like eat like meat that much, to be honest.
Are you vegan?
I mean, I'm not vegan. I mean, I eat like fish. Like I'll eat like tuna and stuff, but I'm not like.
You don't eat beef, chicken.
I get kind of grossed out by it a little bit.
Why? Like, what's I just want to understand where
It's
this
a
comes.
texture thing, I think.
Well, Drew's got the same issue, don't you? Same
Doesn't
reason you don't like
prevent-
pepperoni and stuff.
Drew is the
Texture.
most picky eater I've ever met in my life.
Well,
I
apparently-
hate.
Yeah.
Like we're like, let's go out
That's
to
what
eat.
I'm
Let's go out to
saying.
eat with Drew. And he's like,
Meatball sub.
anyway,
I want to talk about.
What was
funny-
that? What was the topic you want to talk about? The controversial.
yeah, I want to hear it.
No,
I just
we're
want
gonna,
to
Is it
hear.
way
we're
too
gonna,
much?
we're gonna do that next episode.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to hear what it is.
No.
No sneak
We're gonna-
peek.
Hey,
No.
you're gonna close up the show and go tune in next week because we're gonna talk about, and you can surprise us right then and there. Mary joined the podcast, not even knowing the name of the podcast.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, do you
Well, it's not
hear-
like it's needed. you
I
know.
mean, do you?
I mean, it would help, I guess,
we the beat
but-
boys.
What?
Or we the.
the B boys.
Beat Boys. Give
We
me
the
the
better-
Beat Boys. Bring 'em up.
Oh, that was funny.
Oh man.
We the better boys.
What's
Give him
document?
the beat boy.
What document does that start?
What?
We the people.
Constitution.
All right.
Is that what you want to talk about?
Oh, baby.
You want to talk about government?
No, I'm asking. Is that the controversial thing you want to talk about?
No.
The border deals. Is
The
that,
what?
The border deal.
Yeah, is that what you were trying to get into?
Oh, I'm not the person that should be talking about that.
Oh,
So
Homeland Security.
You guys totally
No.
missed it. Drew, just wait till you hear back and listen to what I just did. And none of you guys know it.
it'll be the new intro to the podcast. I don't even hear it, but it'll be the new
Mary,
one.
sing Britney Spears again.
can you make up a theme song for us on the spot?
Britney Spears or something.
We the better boys.
Okay.
Not bad.
It was bad.
And Mary.
Cliffhanger
Okay. Thank you guys for listening.
Yeah,
Right.
cut that.
or watching? What?
Yeah, we're both.
Hi, Mom.
Watch on Spotify.
Mom.
Yeah.
Please like, comment, and subscribe. Dislike it if you dislike it.
Like it if you like it.
Why are we encouraging people to
You
dislike
can't
it?
dislike on Spotify, so it's just for
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. I was just kind of saying it.
Well, we're also going on YouTube.
just,
Yep.
More womanizer songs.
We are on
Yeah,
YouTube.
we are on YouTube.
and we need to put like a thumbnail. Drew going like like a surprise
We're
face.
still working on the MySpace page. It's a work in progress.
Oh yeah, gotta email Tom, get that going.
You could also download some of our episodes off LimeWire.
Yeah.
Bear
Burn
share.
them to the CD.
I got it off Bear Share.
Use your
illegally.
Sharpie to write on it.
Yep.
So.
2000s nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Rip. Goodbye.
Mary, take us out. Say goodbye.
See you later.
Love you, boys.
Alligator.
Love you, boys.
Love you, boys.
Screw you, Drew.